Unnoticed. Oh, I almost hit myself in the face with it. That's great. Hey, it's Sue in the restricted section. Today I'm going to do the try a chapter tag. And I've seen a lot of people do this. Nobody actually tagged me in it. I think it's kind of one of those tags that you just do if you feel like it. But I'm going on a trip tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow. By the time you watch this, I will actually already be gone. So I'm going to be in Orlando for a week. Not for vacation. It's actually a work trip. But I thought I would draw 5 books out of my TBR jar bowl thing and try the first chapter and choose one of them to take with me to read on my trip. If I draw something that's like a really super big, bulky book, I'll probably put it back because I don't want anything taking up too much room in my bag. But without further ado, let's draw the first one. Okay, the first one I drew is The Unnoticeables, which, let me find it on my shelf. That is this one by Robert Brockway. I think this is kind of a comedy horror thing. So that's my first one. Next, we have The Lost Queen of Egypt, which is this one by Lucille Morrison. This I think is classified as a young adult book, and it's a historical fiction based on an actual person that existed, but I think it's like an imagined telling of this Queen of Egypt story. Yeah, I've been kind of interested to read this because it has really great ratings on Goodreads, I discovered, and also it's out of print, so it's kind of hard to get your hands on a copy of it these days. So book number 3 is going to be Consider the Lobster by David Foster Wallace, which is right behind me. Here it is, collection of essays. And the fourth one will be Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This is one, where is it? Here it is. This is one that I've been meaning to read for quite a while, so that could be fun. And then the last one I'm going to try out is Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, which is right here. I'm not completely convinced that I haven't read this before, because I know I read some Zora Neale Hurston in college, but I don't really remember what it was, to be honest. But obviously I could use a reread. The only thing that concerns me about this one is that it's so short. If I brought this, I might have to take another book with me as well. But anyway, I'm going to read the first chapter of all these and then get back to you guys. Okay, I'm back and I've read the first chapter of the books. They all were actually good. I'm definitely interested in reading all of them. But the 2 that I liked the best for taking with me were The Unnoticeables by Robert Brockway and Consider the Lobster by David Foster Wallace. These 2 were definitely like the most fun, the lightest, and that's kind of more what I'm wanting right now. The Consider the Lobster, I didn't read the entire first essay because there's obviously not chapters since it's a collection of essays, but I read the first few pages, and the first essay is about porn, so what's not to love? And this one opens with the sentence, I met my guardian angel today, she shot me in the face. So, you know, sold right there too. The other 3, this one was a little boring. I think that it would probably get better. The first chapter is sort of like introducing the characters, I think. So, yeah, I think that if I kept reading, I would probably really like it. I did like the writing, and I think it'll be really interesting because it's set in ancient Egypt, and ancient Egypt is always cool to read about, I think. I'd also be a little apprehensive about taking this with me because it is kind of starting to fall apart. I mean, it's a really old, deleted library book, so it's got some notes in it. That's always fun. Later part of the 18th dynasty. That's when this is set, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not going to pick this one up immediately. And then Frankenstein, definitely do want to read this sometime soon, but it's just a little, I think, heavy right now for me. I want something lighter to take with me. I considered taking it with perhaps Consider the Lobster, since it's a little tiny book that doesn't take up space. So it's possible I might take it and see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. And then kind of the same with this one, Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. It wasn't really heavy. I wouldn't call it heavy, but it I don't know. It just wasn't what I'd consider light reading. So I think I can't quite decide between the two of these which one I want to take. I feel like this would probably be the better option because it's essays, so I think I'd be less likely to get bored with it. Also, it's a paperback, so it'd probably be better to travel with, although that might not be true because I could always just take the dust jacket off of this one and take it with me. I don't know. Now I can't decide. This one goes with my shirt. I have a man's face whose face is being dissected on my shirt, in case you were wondering. And it says dissection, or not dissection, no. What is this band called? I just forgot. And I can't read it because you can't ever read the names of metal bands. Impaled, that's what it's called. All I could think of was Dissection, which is a completely different band. This one's Impaled, of course. Anyway, what else? Sorry, I'm fucking tired and like really low energy right now. Sorry about it. I really want to read this, but I don't want to take this with me because it's a library book for one thing, and I don't want to take a book that I don't own with me on vacation because you never know if I might like forget it there or fuck it up or whatever. And it's like just big and thick and bulky, so I'll probably wait to read this till I get back, hopefully. I don't think it's due till like a week or two after I get back, so I should have plenty of time to finish it. Because these go pretty fast, these Lunar Chronicle books. And I might take this with me because I've been reading on it for a little while. I'm still not that far in it. It is very good. I'm like 70 pages in. It's really good. It's beautifully written, but it is kind of dense. It's maybe dense is the wrong word. It's got a lot of language in it that is difficult for me, at least. Maybe, I don't know if maybe these are words that Scottish people still use, like slang words, but maybe not because this is set in the Dark Ages. But there's a lot of words in here that I've never heard before that in the dialogue. So this has been a bit slow for me getting through it, but it's really beautiful. The writing is really beautiful. The author is a poet, and you can really tell reading it because it's just really lyrical and beautiful. So I don't know, I can't make up my mind. I'm either gonna take this with me and try to finish it along with this one, or I'm gonna take both of these with me, I think is what's gonna happen. But this one's definitely going with me. So I'm definitely gonna take Consider the Lobster by David Foster Wallace, which is an essay collection that I've heard wonderful things about. It has an extremely high rating on Goodreads, And I think it'll be funny, probably also depressing, considering what happened to the author. So yeah, I hope that was halfway coherent. Let me let me know what you guys thought of my choice. Have you read this? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think I should take a different book? Let me know. And I really, after reading the first chapter, I do want to read this pretty soon too, because I think I'll like this. Seems up my alley. It should be a really quick read too, because it's short and I think easy. Stay tuned for Megan's video, which will be up tomorrow. And thank you everyone for watching and subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, please do. And there'll be links below where you can find myself and Megan elsewhere on social media. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.